Here I have an addiator. It comes in a nice leather folder, and here you could have some papers for notes. And this side is for addition, and it also has the other side for subtraction. The addition side is in gold, and if you turn it over like this, you get the subtraction side, and that's in silver. You can add a number by using a stylus. So I can add a 5 just by putting the stylus in a 5 and pulling it down. And 45 by putting a 4 in the next column, and so on. 345. And I can now add a number, so add 3 to make 348. If, however, I want to add a number that would cause a carry, that would show up because I'd have to put my stylus in the slots next to these red tabs. Say if I wanted to add 6, this is red, and yeah, I wouldn't be able to slide it all the way down, it just because it overflows. Instead I have to slide it up and around this hook and down, and that increments the next column up. So if I add 70 to this, I put it in the 7, I slide it up around the corner and then down. And that adds one to the next column. It can happen that you have a multiple carry. For example, it now says 494. If I add 8 to this, I put it in the 8, slide it around, and that increments the next column. And that shows up as a red window here, and that means that I have to that this column has overflowed, and to rectify that I have to, as it were, add 0. So I put it in the 0 and go all the way up and around the corner for the next digit to make it 502. If I now turn it over to the other side, then I can subtract. And that's done in exactly the same way, but yeah, now you'll see that the numbers go down when you pull the slider. So if I subtract 5, that's in the red, so I have to go up and around the corner, and that shows up as a red blob, and that means I have to fix that by subtracting 0. So I go in the 0 and around, and that makes it 497. Yep, and it still shows us 497 on this side as well. I can remove the addiator from this leather surroundings, but it's quite difficult, so I might have to do that off camera. Let's see. It's working. There we go. So now you can see the nice finish on the gold. This mottled pattern. There's a nice logo here with 010 and small men holding those up. Addition and multiplication on this side with a big plus, and on the other side it has subtraction and division. It says patent here because a lot of patents were taken out on every aspect of this adder. On the clearing bar there's this serial number M310684. A lot of these were made. The Adiator company was founded in 1920 and started production then, and this particular design was first made in 1923. Adiators continued to be produced until the 1970s, but I'm not sure how long this particular design lasted. This was the standard Adiator. Thank you for watching.